What is up, guys? This is B Bricks and Brickdo here, and today I'm going to be talking about the new Porsche 911 Turbo slash Targa. This is set number 10295. This will be releasing February 16th for VIPs and March 1st for everyone else. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. So I'll first give you guys like an overview of the set and then sort of go into a spreadsheet and go over the potential financial value of this set compared to others in its same theme. So this set makes up a Porsche 911 Turbo from the 70s and a Porsche 911 Targa from the 80s. So the cool thing about this is that you get to decide which version of the set you want to build. The Turbo one being the, I would say, Coupe version, with the roof and the spoiler in the back, and then the Targa one sort of having that glass back and option to have the open roof. However, it does have a small roof you can put in the front of the car if you want to choose to do that too. Overall, I think they did a really good job of hitting all the curves on this car, despite it being built out of bricks and not, Technic or anything else. So I think that's really cool. Another cool, interesting fact about this set is that there are no stickers, which is always a nice surprise. And in addition, if you open up the rear of the car, you'll find the iconic Flat 6 engine, which is nice. As far as interior features of the car, it's pretty bare minimal in there. However, it does have, I would say, the things it needs. That the seats look right, the interior of the door panels look good, and the steering wheel and dashboard look good as well. One thing with the steering wheel is it is functional. It'll turn the front wheels as you turn the steering wheel, which is always a nice addition to these Creator Expert cars. Speaking of Creator Expert cars in general, I think this set was a fantastic choice of vehicle. The 911, in my opinion, is a very iconic car for basically any car enthusiast. But again, I think this hits basically every region. So European, Americas. I think this is just such an iconic model that it really hits everywhere. It's a car, I think it's very recognizable. The body lines of this car are really synonymous. And for that reason, I think this is a really good choice by LEGO to choose to do this. If you guys remember back in, I want to say it was 2019, we got the Ford Mustang. Although the Ford Mustang, I think, is probably one of the most iconic cars in the US. I'm not sure if it really had the sort of global recognition as something like a Porsche 911 has. And if you look back even further to 2018 with the James Bond Aston Martin, it's definitely a cool car, but for me, it just wasn't like that iconic poster car. It was a bit more of a niche, I would say, as far as in the car enthusiast world as well. So for that reason, I think the 911 makes a lot of sense for them, and I think it was sort of long awaiting. And I'm really glad they did this in brick form. Obviously, we've had the large Technic ones, we've had the Speed Champion ones, which are cool. But for me, I really like this size scale. I have the Ferrari F40, which I really like a lot too. And again, I sort of view that similar to like a 911. Just such an iconic car. When you look at it, you know it's a Ferrari. Similar to the 911 Porsche. When you look at that car, you know what it is. Alright, so go ahead and pull up the spreadsheet here. And I wanted to do a comparison of the other Creator Expert cars that we've had. Now, we've definitely had quite a few, but I do think some of them, I would say, fit the mold of what this car is better than others. So things like the, I would say, camper van, even the newest Volkswagen Beetle that was about $90, I don't think is kind of in the same realm as this car. But I picked four that I really feel like are, in my opinion, most similar to this set. So we start off with the Mini Coupe MK7. This is probably actually, I would say, probably farthest away from what this car is. But so this retailed for $100, released in 2014, was available for about 5 years, and now goes for about $200 on eBay. I was surprised to see this, and if you figure out, your ROI with fees, that's pretty nice, I would say. Next up is the Ferrari F40. Like I said, I had this set. I opened it and built it, but to me, this is, a very iconic car. It was sort of had the normal shelf life of around 2 years, and it's crazy. This set goes for $290 sealed in box. Now, we also have the Aston Martin DB5 and the Ford Mustang. Both these are still available. They're not retired, so you can pick these up for both $150. So as you can see, we had that spike sort of in price from $100 to $150. Yes, maybe we get some more pieces in these sets, but I would say in general that was a bit of a higher spike in price than you would normally see for 200 extra pieces or so. So does it have potential, this new Porsche 911? I would say yes. Obviously, if you're looking at buying and picking them up, obviously you'd wait much closer to retirement. But again, I think it is a bit hard to say based on the only ones we've had here. And again, these were at a different price point of $100. And I do think them being sort of one of the first ones in this Creator Expert vehicle line, that maybe that adds to it as well. So if you guys haven't already, if you guys could drop a like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. This is Brick Duo signing off.